Hi, this is a professor in University. Would you like to introduce yourself a bit?
Sure, my name is Ellis. I'm an associate professor in the English department in University. Nice to meet you.
Okay, nice to meet you. Okay, Tim, I have a few questions. And then when did you first arrive here in Korea?
I came here in June of 2009.
June 2009.
Yeah.
It makes about 11 years ago?
11 years ago.
11 years ago. And during that 11 years, where have you been working in Korea?
Okay. 2 years I worked in Busan Hyundai at a language school, language hagwon.
Hyundai. Okay.
And I was 1 year just a teacher, and 1 year I was coordinator of the teachers in that hagwon. And then 2 years I was in 1 year and 2 months I was coordinator of a larger school in Bundang, next to Yeouido. I was the coordinator of the hagwon, 800 students hagwon with 15 teachers. And then I was working in the main office of the language school. This is SDA language hagwon in Korea, big language hagwon with 45,000 students.
Wow, 45,000 students. Wow, that's huge.
And 45 language schools in all over Korea at the time. And so I was at the main office. I worked in the book office and also was the coordinator for the managing the foreign teachers in the main language school for 2 years.
So when did you start teaching in universities then?
After that, I was sent to Mongolia by the language school for 1 year and 10 months, and they had one institute there in Mongolia, and so I worked as a teacher in that language school there. And then when I came back to Korea after that, I worked for 2 years in Samyuk University.
Okay.
For 2 years in Seoul.
It's a very nice university. Samyuk University is very famous for decent education, college education.
I enjoyed that, but the work was very strenuous. It was a lot of classes, and one of the members of friends of mine, he introduced me to say, why don't you, if you want to, I was starting to a doctoral program. It was very strenuous to do both together. He said, if you want an easier job, you should come to work in Seminary University because the class load is not so heavy. So I applied to the university to become a professor here.
Seminary University.
And they accepted me, so I came here in 2018.
2018. That makes only 2 years ago.
Yeah.
How do you like Chechen City so far?
It's a very healing city for me because very beautiful.
Healing city. That's the
Beautiful.
catchphrase of Chechen City. Healing city.
So a very beautiful environment with a lake to walk around, and every day I walk around the Urimji Lake for my health.
Yeah.
And jogging near
That's
the
when
city.
I met you.
Yes.
Running.
Yes. We were running near to the lake.
Urimji Lake.
And also I can walk to work on the mountains, so it's a very good exercise.
I love hiking.
Yes. And also I hike up the mountains behind the university. So
it's Yongdo Mountain, right? Yongdosan.
Yeah, sometimes I do that on the weekends. So I get some fresh air and some good
we can hike together probably next week.
So that's good things about this university, I think. And also it's not heavy teaching load, so I can continue my doctoral studies without so much heavy teaching responsibilities as I had in Samyuk University.
Okay, so I think we only met like a couple of times, running, and this is a Tim Ellis, the professor of Seminary University, and he's very deep and wide knowledge of North and South Korea, and hopefully he can contribute to the unification of North and South Korea, including making Chechen City more prosperous, right? We can work together.
I hope we can have some kind of dialogue together about how to bring prosperity to Korea.
And thank
little
you for
by little.
yeah, thank you for having an interview with me today in a coffee shop, and nice meeting you.
Yeah, it's really good to meet you.
Thank you, Professor Tim. And,
Sanyeong.
yeah, thank you.